Being socially awkward sucks, especially in today's world. Now, being socially awkward entails things like feeling out of place, overthinking a lot, misreading a lot of social cues, and especially the fear of being judged by others. Growing up, I've always been socially awkward, and I feel like due to that, it has came with some consequences of its own. There's been a lot of missed opportunities that I've missed because of being socially awkward. I would overthink too much. I would try to paint this perfect scenario in my head of how I would meet this person for the first time and it's gonna go so well, like I'm gonna be so well liked by them. And 99% of the time, that never happened. And yeah, I am someone who does tend to do that often. And it never goes the way I want it to. And the only reason why is because I get too nervous to actually do the things that I thought I was gonna do. Like the cues. Like I miss the cues pretty much. Like when meeting a new group of friends that, for example, like in college, I don't really have a certain friend group that I've made. They're more acquaintances of anything, which kind of sucks. Being a commuter, you expect to, have a small group of college friends that you meet. But unfortunately, I never had that. And I feel like it has to do a lot with me being socially awkward. But back to what I was saying, there's been a lot of missed opportunities as a consequence to being socially awkward. Like meeting new friends, networking opportunities, like going to certain like career fairs or anything that your college might do, school, professional settings, teachers, professors, and of course the feeling of being judged as well by them. Honestly, being socially awkward has made me question like if I have some kind of autism or not, which I highly doubt, but there's like I don't know, like misreading cues. Like for example, I suck with eye contact so much, and that's honestly one of my biggest insecurities internally because like when someone's talking to me, obviously like I know them, I am good with eye contact, but with meeting other people, I am not good with eye contact. And every time that happens, I always feel so stupid afterwards. Like, damn, I bet I look so stupid with just like talking to them like this while looking the other way. And it's a shitty feeling, honestly. Like it might not matter like maybe a couple hours after it happened, but maybe one day you start reminiscing about it, and then you're gonna start to realize that all of these social awkwardness moments that you've had start to kind of pile up throughout your life. Like even with YouTube on this, like I'm kind of still working on kind of overcoming social awkwardness, even though like I'm not actually talking to anyone. I'm talking to my camera. And also like feeling out of place. There have been certain friend groups that I've had throughout my life where I honestly felt out of place because I kind of felt different from them. Like I didn't really share some of their sense of humor. Like I didn't understand it. And I would pretend that I knew what they were talking about, like the kind of jokes they were making and laughing along with them even though deep down I didn't. But I did that so I can fit in. I definitely will say though that throughout the years, my problem with social awkwardness has gotten better, just a bit better, but not too much better. It's definitely not as bad as it was a couple years ago. Because a couple years ago, I was pretty introverted. I didn't really go out of my way to meet anyone new and really talk to, honestly. But ever since starting YouTube and Instagram, TikTok, social media overall, it has gotten better. And I'm proud of that. So if you currently relate to what I'm saying about social awkwardness, just know that it is an okay thing. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing to be ashamed about. You can't expect to not be socially awkward one day. It's honestly a process that you're gonna have to work on. And just take small steps. Make more eye contact with people. Learn social cues. Do not overthink as much. Try not to paint these perfect scenarios in your head because trust me, 99% of the time they're not gonna happen. And especially let go of that fear of judgment because even though a lot of people may fear that, it is something that's going to be happening to you inevitably because everyone judges everyone. You're always going to be judged by someone for something that you do. And that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. They're just pretty unhappy with their lives. Let's be honest here. I hope you're doing really well wherever you are in this world and just know that there's nothing wrong with you.